Have you ever captured what you thought was a perfect video, only to watch it back later and feel disappointed by how it looks? It is a common experience, and often, the culprit is something called exposure. The video exposure problems that most commonly ruin shots are underexposure, making your video too dark, and overexposure, which makes it too bright. These two issues can hide details, distort colors, and fundamentally detract from your video's visual appeal. Exposure refers to the amount of light that hits your camera's sensor. Think of your camera like in a dark room, your pupil dilates to let in more light, and in bright sunlight, it constricts. Similarly, a camera's settings like aperture, shutter speed, and ISO control how much light is captured. When these settings are not balanced for the scene's lighting conditions, you either get too little light, resulting in underexposure, or too much light, leading to overexposure. To avoid these pitfalls, there are several practical steps you can take. First, always utilize your camera's built-in exposure meter. Most modern cameras and editing software like Premiere Pro offer tools such as histograms or zebra stripes that visually representing your exposure levels, helping you see potential issues before they become permanent. A histogram graphically displays the tonal range, with peaks on the left indicating underexposure and peaks on the right signaling overexposure. Zebra stripes, on the other hand, appear as diagonal lines over areas that are close to being overexposed, giving you a real-time warning. Second, try to film in consistent, diffused lighting whenever possible. Harsh sunlight can create extreme contrast, making proper exposure difficult. Finally, learn to adjust your camera's aperture, shutter speed, and ISO settings manually to gain precise control over the light entering your lens. A valuable technique many professionals use is shooting with a flat, picture profile or log footage. These profiles capture a wider dynamic range, meaning they retain more detail in both the bright highlights and the deep shadows, even if the footage initially looks a bit washed out. This gives you much more flexibility in post-production, especially in a tool like Adobe Premiere Pro, to recover details and fine-tune your exposure without your video falling apart. It is like having a larger canvas to paint on. By understanding and actively managing underexposure and overexposure, you will dramatically improve the quality of your video footage, ensuring your visual story is clear, vibrant, and engaging for your audience. Paying attention to these fundamentals will make your videos look for more professional and polished right from the start.